Well, good morning. So we've been at Marina Jacks for a couple days now, and the first night was really good. We didn't have very much wind. There wasn't any wind in the forecast anyway, so we weren't expecting any, and it wasn't too bad. But last night, the winds were expected to pick up. Not too bad. They were supposed to get up to like 20 knots or something like that, so not like horrible or super scary or anything, but they were supposed to pick up. And where we're anchored at, you can see that there's that boat there, there's another boat right over there, and then there's another boat right over there. And our one neighbor, he came over and he said he has about 200 foot of chain out. And then the other boat, which the boat's swinging around now, you might be able to see it, he also has 200 foot of chain out, so we might just be a little too close if the winds picked up. And he said at 20 knots, he didn't think it'd be too big of an issue, but that got us a little worried. So it was a little bit, I guess, nerve-wracking. Thinking that they might like swing out a little too far, and we're really not close to anybody when you look at us, but we didn't also expect them to have that much chain out. The water's only about 7 foot here, so it's not too deep. So, but we wanted to put the dinghy up last night too. We didn't want to leave it out, and as we're pulling it up on the davits, oh look, see, there's the other boat right there. That guy's got 200 foot of chain out, but we were trying to pull the dinghy up on the davits, and as we're doing that, with the new outboard, it kind of gets in the way a little bit. Like it catches on the outboard. We haven't figured out a system on that yet. So it popped the top off of our outboard, so like the top cover, and we had to like hang on to that as well as like pulling on the ropes to get the dinghy up. And then on top of that, then it hit our backstay. For some reason, I think that must have been loose from when we had it hauled out. We must have just not tightened it down, and it popped off. So, and the sun was setting, so it was getting dark. Something fell in the water. We didn't know what it was. We figured out it was a piece to keep the backstay clamped onto the back of the boat. So we had to improvise and make something kind of last night. Yeah, so last night was a little bit hectic, and then the kids are both getting over like a little cold, so they both still have like this lingering cough. And last night Liam was coughing. Well, he gagged himself, so as soon as we got done with everything else, getting everything fixed, he starts throwing up because he gagged himself when he was coughing. Oh, the boat swung around. And yeah, so then he started throwing up. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? So last night was a little rough on a few different ways, and then this morning we just decided we're going to start heading back north a little bit. I'm not sure if we're going to head all the way back in or not. We're going to see how it goes. So I think this time we might take the intercoastal waterway and try that out, just because we're probably going to have to motor anyway. More interesting to take that. We'll see. Cody just took the dogs up to shore to go potty, so we had to lower the dinghy back down. So hopefully taking it back up this time goes a little smoother. The kids are still sleeping. The sun just rised. It was really pretty. Yeah, not too bad. We had a few testing moments, but nothing too dramatic. Just a little bit of everything all mixed in. So, yeah, we'll see how today goes. About to go under our first bridge.
I'm freaking nervous, man. So it's supposed to clear by like 20 feet, but I don't like this shiz.
Yeah, it looks a little scary. Oh. What makes your heart sink?
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh, we're gonna fit. Woo!
I don't know if there's 20 feet up there or not, but god dang. I feel like it's so stressful.
How to get your heart going? We fit. It's hard to trust all of the charts because they are not always trustworthy. So
you would think bridge ones would be, but
yeah, those don't really change, I guess. But
dang, that was the closest 20 feet I've ever seen.
Makes your heart really pound, huh? We did it.
Sunset gleaming, I just can't think of any better place I could be. Died on my toes, chilling with whispers, maybe it is time I should go. It's getting cold, I stay here, eyes on my life, always on my life, oh. Just keep dodging all the signs, dodging all the signs to go. I can't keep wasting, wasting, wasting all my, wasting, wasting, wasting all my time. Lose all feeling. Starts kicking in, now the tide's creeping up. Stay any longer in the currents will eat me up. It's getting rough, I stay here, hours of my life, hours of my life, oh. I just keep dodging all the signs, dodging all the signs to go. I can't keep wasting, wasting, wasting all my, wasting, wasting, wasting all my time. Oh, no, no, keep wasting, wasting, wasting all my, wasting, wasting, wasting all my time.
You know how to draw circles, right? There's circles at the bottom.
Go ahead, Rob. All right, let me see.
Here's Liam's on there, and here's mine.
Those are really good sailboats. I like them a lot.
Alright, Liam.
Good job, Liam. Good job, Emma.
Thank you. Since you already mastered.
Alright, bridge number 1, pretty sketchy. Bridge number 2, drawbridge. A little bit more sketchy, because we definitely won't clear this one.
Yeah.
But now we're just kind of idling by, waiting for the bridge to open, because we still got like 10 minutes. So We're just kind of hanging out, so we don't do donuts right in front of the bridge. Tide's kind of pulling us into it.
Yeah, it's not too bad though. I think I'm less scared of this one because it opens and I don't have to worry about like something being incorrect as far as height. And the other one, we hit 20 feet, but oh, from down here, it did not look like 20 feet. We made it either way.
6 inches above our mast.
Yeah, I know. We're just really, maybe just have bad depth perception. I don't know.
I'm sure. This is like our 5th time sailing.
Yeah.
Okay? We don't really know what the heck's going on. Just trying not to like kill ourselves or anybody, and I feel like we'll do pretty good.
Yeah, so far we haven't done that, so success.
Yeah.
Here's our bridge.
The Cortez Bridge.
Yes, the Cortez Bridge.
Then we got the Manatee right after it, and then we're back in Tampa Bay again.
Yeah, so we're waiting on that to open up and we can go through.
It's November in Florida and 900 degrees outside.
Hot. We are sweating buckets.
Dogs sweating, kids sweating.
Yeah. It wasn't too bad being at anchor. We had a serious breeze like pumping through the hatches. Like I actually woke up one night and we had the fan on too. So I thought it was the fan blowing on my face and I kept like adjusting it and moving it and it was still blowing my face and I was like, what the heck is wrong with this thing? So like I just shut it off and it was actually the wind coming through the hatch was just like a fan on high this close to my face, just pumping. So it was really comfortable temperature wise, even though it's 9,000 degrees outside. So shockingly, it went well.
Trying to get back into sailing after we get past these bridges because this whole motoring thing's pretty boring.
Yeah, not as exciting. Oh, big boat coming by.
Big boat's coming.
Here, Ellie, go. Go inside. Go inside. Go inside. Go in.
Yeah, we'll burn it up. Try to move up. What is it? 1140. Get a little bit closer.
And I have food. These broccoli and the cookie. That's my cookie.
I was watering your flowers. You stood in my garden and stamped your feet. But that's okay. See, it was already dying. I hadn't been for a while to give it.
Okay, so we made it through bridge number 1. Not too bad. I'd say I much prefer drawbridges over fixed bridges.
Yeah. There's no limit.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. There's not too much wind, which is not good for sailing, but it's also good for not having wind going under the bridge, nothing pushing you up against anything. So
I think there'll be more out in the bay once we get out in the bay and play around a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why we're out here, just to practice and make sure we're good. We got a lot of real life experiences last night with stuff breaking on the boat, it being super windy, kids throwing up, dogs jumping in the water.
That was this morning.
Like, it's been a rough 24 hours, kind of. Real stressful, high stress stuff, and it's nice to, once the sun's out, to kind of relax a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, enjoy sailing. Instead of just stressing about dragging anchor because it's really windy.
Which that was, now we know, kind of an unnecessary stress because when we were pulling it up,
I couldn't get the anchor up to save my life.
It was dug down in there, like.
I think a windlass is
in our future.
Definitely in our future because my back is kind of throbbing. A 45-pound anchor dug deep into the ground.
Plus the chain, yeah. So it's a lot of weight to pull up, and.
I thought I could do it, but. I don't know, after that I'm not super confident.
Yeah,
so.
Either a windlass or lots of Lots of workout at the gym membership maybe.
Yeah.
One or the other.
A back brace.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So,
we're
yeah.
up. There's still like 50 pounds of mud probably attached to the anchor, but
Yeah, it's pretty icky.
we're in like a pretty crowded anchorage, and I didn't want to go back into another boat or anything crazy, so we did what we had to do. We'll wash it off later.
Yeah.
But after this bridge, we're out in Tampa Bay and get some sailing going.
Yeah, we got the Skyway is the next one, but I don't think we're gonna go underneath it.
No, I don't think we'll
Plus,
need to
it's
get
like
to that
100 and something feet in the air. It's
Probably
probably
like-
the least scariest fixed bridge there is.
side. Probably like I don't know. I don't even know how many feet it is. If you know, comment below. What's the tallest part of the Skyway? I
Yeah.
mean, gigantic cruise ships go through it every few hours. So.
Yeah, it's got to be over 100 foot would be my guess. I'd have to look it up on the map.
I don't know.
All right, so here we go. Next bridge.
Hi.
All right, guys, you ready to go under the bridge?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi. And I'm ready to go on the bridge. It's so cool because we're on the roof and I can't stop talking.
Yeah. That's
And
about
I
Liam
left-
in a nutshell. Can't stop talking, huh?
And guess what? I raised the sail today.
You did. You did a really good job.
All by myself.
Yep, later we'll do it.
You grew yourself with my love, now you're gone. And joke around in a garden I call my own. But I'm not calling, don't say I've changed. You took the trees and the air they gave. Hold my breath now, I need to save, so I'm not calling. No, I'm not calling, don't say I've changed. You took the trees and the air they gave. Hold my breath now, I need to save, so I'm not calling. And I open the door, you snuck round the corner.
What do you guys think?
It was really cool.
Was that cool?
I wanted to touch it.
You can't touch it, silly. Thanks for watching, and as always, we would love for you to stick around, so make sure you hit subscribe. And we are just a few short months away from setting off full time, so you wouldn't want to miss out on any of those adventures. Too close.